This is my homeland, my heart is here. These are the voices I long to hear. No matter how far I may roam, I have a homeland, I have a home. I have a homeland, I have a home. When the sun goes down and the evening light moves like a ghost to starry night, with serious twinkles to hypnotize, it's good to sit and realize this is my homeland, my heart is here. These are the voices I long to hear. No matter how far I may roam, I have a homeland, I have a home. I have a homeland, I have a home. I love our stories and the teller's gift. I love the lonesome piper's drift. No greener fields do I need to see. These simple things, they comfort me. This is my homeland, my heart is here. These are the voices I long to hear. No matter how far this is my homeland, my heart is here. These are the voices I long to hear. No matter how far I may roam, I have a homeland, I have a home. This is my homeland, my heart is here. These are the voices I long to hear. No matter how far I may roam, I have a homeland, I have a home. I have a homeland, I have a home. I have a homeland, I have a home.
So that's a track called Homeland. That's the latest single from Derek Ryan. And of course, Derek is also on the bill tonight for the Farmers' Bash here at the SSE Arena here in Belfast. Earlier on today, I caught up with Derek for a quick chat about his previous life in a boy band and his music and a few other things as well.
Hold on to your hat and we'll drive this road together. Hold on to your hat, say you'll be mine forever.
Derek, are you looking forward to the Farmers' Bash?
I am indeed, yes, very excited. It's, I suppose, to play an arena with country music, we're bringing it to the city, and it says the Farmers' Bash, but I mean, look at it, the farming community have been very supportive to me, they're a fantastic audience, very enthusiastic, but the gig is open to everybody, that's why we're doing it, to bring country to the city, so looking forward to it.
We're going to get people dancing inside the arena as well.
Oh, yeah.
Are you a good dancer yourself?
You know what, I'm lucky I can kind of sing, because I used to bust a few moves, in a boy band one time back in another lifetime, but no, I haven't mastered the jiving yet, but I can do a good waltz,
Right, okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad you mentioned the boy band, because the last time I interviewed you, you were in D-side.
Yeah.
That was very successful for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I mean, look, we had a great time. We did a lot of different tours actually that came to the Odyssey at the time. and we supported Blue, and we did Smash Hits tours and things like that. So it was an exciting time, but a great platform, I suppose, a great experience for me to finally launch my own thing, which I was always kind of going to do, you know, depending on what level, you know. But yeah, it was always a dream of mine to record my own album, which I did, and thankfully I haven't looked back. So.
Music was always in your blood, really, because I mean, you started at a very early age, didn't you?
Well, we started, you know, myself and my brother started gigging. You know, trad music was big in our house, and we country music as well. My dad still plays as a two-piece social dance band, so we would have grown up going to his gigs and listening to all the tapes and the CDs in the car and the van going along. So, yeah, I mean, country music to me is second nature, really, you know.
And you seem to be all over the world now. You're massive in Australia as well, aren't you?
We toured Australia, yeah. Just back from Canada as well before Christmas. I was over there with Daniel O'Donnell, doing a couple of shows, and all over England, Scotland, Wales as well. We're back over there in a couple of weeks. So we do about maybe 4 or 5 weeks a year over there. So yeah, just trying to see where we can take it. I mean, look, we love our dances and our festivals and our gigs here, but it's nice to just kind of spread your wings and go to Nashville in May as well to do a week's writing with some top writers out there. So that's another challenge as well, something different, you know.
And I saw photographs of you earlier on rocking Trafalgar Square in London. That must have been great fun to do.
It was great, yeah. I mean, we were over there St. Patrick's weekend, and it was just amazing. They closed off the square, actually, the parade and the gig got such a big crowd, you know. But it was right down our alley, you know. I mean, it was everyone there up for a good time, and it was great. They all knew the words of the songs, which just blew me away, you know. But it was brilliant crack.
What about the song God's Plan? Did you ever imagine how big that was ever going to become for you?
No, you know, I always kind of funny enough, people say if you write a song, you know straight away, and that's probably one of the very few that I kind of knew there was something special about it, you know. And a few people know this, but I did try and shop it off to people, like, before I was happy enough gigging away at weddings and doing different things, you know. And then I said, you know what, I really believe in this song, so I'm going to release it myself. And, you know, thankfully I did, you know, because that really just kick-started everything for me, you know.
And lots of people have recorded it as well, so it must be a privilege to get your song recorded by other artists.
Yeah,
as well.
great artists. I mean, look, we Foster and Allen, Daniel O'Donnell, Dominic Kerwin, Mike Denver, Lisa. There's so many, but you know, I think the last time we checked on iTunes, there was like, I don't know, like there was tens if not hundreds different versions, you know, which is, look, it's fantastic. I still believe there's more life in it, you know. It's one of those songs that I think will go on for a long time, you know.
Hold on to your hat, and we'll drive this road together. Hold on to your hat, say you'll be mine forever. Ah, you know you are my sweetheart, you're the apple of my eye. To you I bared my soul, without a question why. I'll always do my very best to never make you cry. I'll care for you and love you true until the day I die. Hold on to your hat, and we'll drive this road together. Hold on to your hat, and we'll see all kinds of weather. Hold on to your hat, and we'll drive this road together. Hold on to your hat, say you and we drive this road together. Hold on to your hat, and we see all kinds of weather. Hold on to your hat, and we drive this road together. Hold on to your hat, say you'll be mine forever. Oh, hold on to your hat.
So here we are in the star dressing room. Uncle Hugo, how are you, sir?
Oh, you keeping by?
I'm good.
Well, it's seen you now.
It is, isn't it? It's been a while, yeah.
Yeah, but well, we always meet up somewhere.
We do, don't we? So here we are in the SSE Arena. 8,000 people are going to be out there tonight. It's going to be one hell of a show, isn't it?
You know, I couldn't get over it when I came in here to see it. The last time I was in the arena here, it was seated. And it's completely different when you see there's enough room there for about 7,000 people and 3,000 around the side, you know. So it's just fantastic to be there. And it's fantastic for a person like myself who's been in the business now. I'm in the business 71, so it's 45 years, 46 years as a professional singer. So to get into somewhere like this, and especially somewhere sort of at home with you, you could say, it's just good to do it.
And are we going to get everybody singing Is This the Way to Amarillo tonight?
We'll get Amarillo one tonight, sooner or later, earlier or late. But, you know, the whole thing about that crowd out there, they're all in to enjoy themselves. They're not in to listen to me to sing to them. They're listening to me singing along with them. Yeah. So that's what it's all about. I do stuff on the stage that'll be for the people and get them all singing a bit of fun.
So Hugo, the great thing about this tonight is people have come from all over Ireland and all over the UK to be in Belfast, haven't they?
Yeah, I've been chatting to John Rogers there just before you came into the room here, and he was telling me that there are buses from England, Scotland, Wales, Southern Ireland, and all over the place, and from all ages too. You know, I think the great thing about this and about the country music at the moment, it still is time for older people like ourselves, like myself. But the fact of the matter being, it's brought so many young people on there. When you look up at the stage tonight and you see people like Marty Mone, and you've got Derek Ryan and Lisa McHugh and Robert Mizzell, they're all in there, and they're all doing their stuff, and you know, it's just fantastic.
Now, what about you, Hugo? The radio show continues to grow from strength to strength every year, doesn't it?
Well, I'm very lucky because, you know, I think it's very hard to realise that you're doing okay, because when you sit down and just do it comes natural to you. And I just sit down there and we have a bit of crack, and we pre-plan nothing. We sit down and, you know, it's just good fun, and we try to play what the people want. You see, the good thing about a radio presenter, you have two audiences. You have either the ones that like you and the ones that don't like you. And like I always maintain that if you like me, I'll take your money for your troubles, and if you don't like me, I'll definitely take your money for your troubles. So I'm doing what I have to do. I'm doing the job I have to do. I'm taking your money for your troubles.
And you're still as busy as ever. Every time I see you, you're up and down the country throughout Ireland. Do you ever get fed up with all the travelling?
Not really. Only when you play for John Rogers, getting money of him, But he's here in that room. But no, I really enjoy what I do. I really enjoy. I think I always do tours in the BBC on a Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and you get lots of young people in from colleges, and you get maybe the older person in, and people from university, and then you get some special needs people who do great stuff. We have a wee session dancing all the time. But I always tell them all when they go there, whether they're young or old, there's always three things to go for in life, and number one is to always go with your gut feeling. If it feels good, do it. If it doesn't, and I always tell people to talk to somebody, and I always tell the young ones to talk to somebody, because if you don't talk to somebody, you know, a lot of people do a lot of things to themselves that they wouldn't do if they got that off their chest, because some of the problems they have is not half the problems they think they have. But the most important one is get a job you like, because if you do a job you like, your week's 5 days shorter. And I leave home every morning, travel 90 miles to work and 90 miles back, and I love every inch of it. And that's just the way it is.
You've seen so many young artists coming up in the country music world. What's the main piece of advice that you would give to any country artist who's starting out there today?
Well, keep your feet firmly on the ground. Don't turn out to be a real... There's only one way you could put it, but I'm trying to get I'm trying to modify my speech. But you know, keep your head, don't torture people, because if you see that you're in company and people want to leave your company, well, you know you're doing something wrong. Be the person you are and get out there and enjoy what you're doing. And like what we're doing, anybody that's in the music business that doesn't enjoy it, and I always maintain the older people like ourselves, we go on stage to enjoy ourselves. The younger ones go on to prove themselves, and we have nothing to prove.
Hugo, thank you so much, and have a great night out there tonight.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.